Hey everybody. Alright. I think that we children have different expectations as to how school will affect our life. Myself, when I was dropped off at kindergarten, I probably didn't realize that I would be spending my time in primary education for the next 12 years. I mean, by the time that you're 6 years old, you probably think that you have everything figured out. Power Rangers in the morning, peanut butter and jelly in the afternoon. Things are all going so well for you, and then bam! You're stuck into something that's completely different. If my parents had told me that school would be such a time commitment, I probably would have been less willing to give up so much time that I could have been using to play with Legos or ponder over whether Play-Doh is safe to eat. But somehow or another, all of us made that adjustment. Maybe at the time we couldn't really comprehend such a large step, but nevertheless, we took that step. And 12 years later, here we are. Here we are, ready to take another step in our lives. When we first walked into kindergarten, it seemed as if we were heading into a whole different world. And we all adjusted. Today, we take an equally large step. I would go as far as calling it a leap. But unlike the children we once were, we are prepared. 12 years of preparation at that. So, I'd like you to think about what you've learned in school. Sure, I can add and subtract a little bit better than when I was 9 years old, but that's not what I want you to think about. What have you learned about yourself? Because while our knowledge of mathematics and history and science will allow us to function in society, I can say wholeheartedly that the most valuable asset high school has afforded me is the knowledge of myself. Because believe it or not, without high school, without our friends, without our teachers, we would not be the people we are today. We are all leaving the school today as the people we are destined to be. It is up to you, as an adult, to make of your own potential what you can. Because while in the long run, high school is only a stepping stone in your life, you should appreciate the days you spent here in Richfield above all else. Because in my time here, I've learned that all days in my life are created equally. It is what we do with them that makes one superior to another. Each day an opportunity to improve ourselves, an opportunity to solidify exactly what it is that makes us unique. I am a different person than who I was when I entered high school. We are all different people. And while you may not appreciate each day as if it was the last on this planet, appreciate what you have become as a result of that day. Appreciate that which allows us to leave this place and pursue our own intentions and our own interests. Because without this day, there can be no tomorrow. I hope that you can be filled with that same sense of wonder afforded to us on our first day of kindergarten. It is that wonder of the future that has allowed us to be here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason. Before we present our honor